So, it's time to go back to playthrough from Gran Turismo 2. Time to finish all one-make events set in East City. East City because we have Japanese cars there. So, we only have Honda and Subaru makers left. There's one slight problem. Used cars, again. I was supposed to start with Subaru and then go to Honda, but the problem is not only the cash I have in game, but also the fact that you need Alcyon made by Subaru, and I could not find it in used car dealership, so there would be a slight problem with that. As you can see, we only have Subaru Legacy and Subaru Impreza. At the beginning we also have Subaru Vivio, which is a K car and not a sedan with a futuristic look. So let's start with Honda. Check out all events we have here. As you can see, we have NSX Trophy, Civic Race, Beat the Beat, Typer Meeting and 2000 Challenge. Okay, should be interesting. We have NSX Trophy but also Civic Race, so we might actually had a chance to have some fun. Maybe not get any Kanjo, race on a Wangen or nothing like that, but it should be fun nonetheless. So let's start with these cars. Check out what we have here on the NS6 from 1997, but it's too expensive, much expensive, so we might also buy Honda Beat for the next challenge, because I'm not sure if we could actually afford it later. I'm not a fan of Creta white color because I just don't like it, but whatever. We have a nice Honda NS6 from 1990, one of the first versions, made also with Ayrton Senna, so it should be nice. Now we just need to make a small tune-up here and there. I guess the only thing that I'll have to buy is a set of racing tires, and that's all. Racing hard tires for better steering and traction. We could also buy an tune-up and racing chip. Okay. It should be enough. So I guess that's it. I have an S6 with 330 horsepower, and I think it's enough for an S6 trophy. We only need a normal style vehicle, so, and we can afford some cash. That's what I really need right now. And we have a random race on Auto Ring. That's nice. Few laps around reversed Auto Ring. But it shouldn't be so bad, boring, or just bad. Okay, these cars can be a little faster, but luckily Auto Ring is a circuit that have a lot of specific corners, S-bands and other sections that might allow me to overtake all of these opponents. So that's a good thing. Just 2 laps on auto ring and I get the prize. This shouldn't be so tough. The only problem I might have right now is the fact that I wasn't playing this game for about 2 months. I have a lot of stuff on my mind, so I am not spending that much time with these playthroughs. Mostly right now I'm just making videos just to make sure that I still have something to do, but it's not as important as making playthroughs or any other side projects I have ready, publish, or maybe finish, because I had also some things on my mind like review or something, but it didn't work out this month. That was pretty easy. No sign of catch-up or rubber band here, so that's a good thing. I could actually buy an S6 Type S0, but there was too much cash to spend on this car. I'll just have to save the game file. Okay, so it's time to go to the next event. So I took care of this stuff. Now it's time for Civic Race. We can actually afford Civic SI VTEC. No, it's a Prolad. My bad. But we also have here Civic EG SIR2. Yeah, my favorite generation, EG. Also we have SIRG, but this is Integra. This one looks alright. Sure, it's white, but we might have a chance to afford a racing modification for this vehicle. So, time to make a Kanjo racer out of this one. Any tune-ups are not very satisfying. Let's see if we can afford turbo kit. Actually we can, and those are a better solution. I will spend some cash, but at least I'll have something like a touring car, or even I don't know, rally version later. I shouldn't buy lightweight yet. Maybe after getting a racing modification. This will be more important. Before or after, I don't really care. One way or another, I will need these lightweights if I get a racing modification. So, I have Civic Race, normal style and racing style. Okay. So there's a little battle, but not on Kanjo track, but rather we are taking this Honda to Grindelwald to have a little feeling of tow race. Toga or tow. One way or another we have German track. There's an Eiger section. So yeah, we have a Bavarian racetrack, and we are driving Japanese sports car, which was perfect for Kanjo, tows, and just in East Europe. It's even nice to drive these cars like a maniac, because you have a Honda, and even with less than 200 horsepower, you might feel that you're driving fast. Yeah, this car is a SIR, so I have 160 horsepower, but nonetheless, even 100 or 120 can make you feel like you're driving a very fast vehicle. It is what you get for having 1.5 or 1.6 liter engines. I got overtaken. That's really nice. Get out of my way! That was nice. Okay, so it's time to get a lightweight modification, carry out useless stuff, and get this car to race. Okay, let's check out what I have here. Tune-ups. I need to buy a lightweight stage 3 so I can afford the racing modification. Okay, it should be enough. For me it's just for these races, because I don't really care about these cars after that. So, I have Civic Race for racing style. And the race takes place on Midfield Raceway. So let's go there. Let's see if this turbo kit is worth anything. I kind of have a good feeling about these events, not only because I will finish finally all events from East City, but also I will have a chance to avoid used car dealerships, because in Gran Turismo 1 and Gran Turismo 2 you only had used car dealerships for Japanese cars. In Gran Turismo 4 they finally made the used cars from outside of Japan. There was not much to say. These events are now very easy, so I will just pass them and get a nice prize. There is only a slight possibility that I will have to get some more cash, but I'll get on with that. So let's go. Time to beat the beat. In the meantime, I will also have to check out if there is Subaru Alcyon for sale. Not yet. Okay. Maybe I'll need to keep this car. One way or another, I bought earlier Honda Beat with this Creta white color. So let's see if there is any use out of it. We can only afford Turbo Stage 1, but it gives us a lot of power, so that's pretty good. Also racing muffler, and I am ready to go. Maybe I'll just leave these tires, at least here. Okay, so we have Rome Circuit Full Course. Little Honda cars driving through Rome. At least I can say that this car is very fast, and I only bought a racing muffler and Turbo Stage 1. So I'm just driving Honda Beat, a little K car. Of course, I haven't bought racing tires, so there might be a little problem with driving fast, but not only it's not a big problem for me, I don't even feel bad about it at all. I can go faster than 160, but for Rome circuit is enough. I wasn't even planning on driving faster. To be honest, I even thought that I'll drive on short track. Okay, so there is no problem with driving fast actually. And I won without any problems. That's nice. Even though I could buy version F or version Z, this gonna be actually got its job done. So I will have to save a game file, but I'm getting short on cash, so I will have to get some more money. Hopefully I'll get an easy money for one race, and I'll come back to the rest of the events. Possibly even Subaru Alcyon might be available for sale, so give me some time. So I took part in one race from Gran Turismo All Stars, got some cash, and also a nice prize car which I had to sell, but luckily in Gran Turismo 2, just like in Gran Turismo 4, you can afford these cars again, so that's not a big problem. Anyway, I got over 55 million yens. That means 550,000. So I have enough cash to buy myself a nice Type R car, because we have the Accord, something like that. We might actually have a chance to afford also Honda S2000. That vehicle is nice. We also have Honda Z Turbo, which from the rear side kinda looks like Opel Aguilar, Suzuki MR Sport, something like that. One way or another, I didn't have a feeling that this vehicle might actually be available. Whatever. Let's see, we need to get a nice Type R vehicle. Okay, there might be a little problem with taking very fast cars. We can actually afford something like Honda Civic Type R, sadly, because NSX Type R is not available for us right now. Or wait, probably I had a chance to get one Type R. Nope. Sadly, even if I had a chance to afford it, I might mistakenly sold it, so there is a little problem. And also we cannot actually afford NSX Type R over here. We only have Type S, Type S0 and Classic NSX from 1997. We have SIR, but I'm not sure if this is actually Type R, so sorry. Okay, whatever, let's tune up this vehicle and see what we can do. Racing muffler and air cleaner, so we can afford a lot of horsepower. Now let's buy a turbo kit, because we can afford a nice one. Yeah, there goes a lot of cash, but I'll just have another touring car. Maybe. We can't afford the intercooler, so bad. But we can actually get also our own tuning. And I have something like a very fast kit car after this race. I have Civic Type R, but modified to almost 300 PS. That's actually a very good vehicle. It should be useful. Later I will try racing modifications. Right now, oh, we don't even need racing modifications. That's actually a better idea. So, let's pass type meeting. We have only one race here. And the race takes place on Apricot Hill Speedway. That's probably the only occasion, just like in Gran Turismo 3, when I am maybe not sad, but actually annoyed that I could not afford anything like Honda Accord Euro R or NSX Type R. But actually the Civic might be just as good as other cars. When it comes to Integra, there's a Type R, but Type R 98 spec vehicle I don't like. And I don't actually also have Accord Type R. I haven't seen it. Maybe there is actually a one vehicle like that, but I wasn't sure. I just got Civic out of used cars dealership because I don't care. Even if Honda Accord may actually be useful to buy, available to buy, I'll just pass this race by myself to Honda S2000, then move on to Subaru. I won't make events past them and show's over. After that I'll just have to move on to South City with American cars, or maybe I'll choose North City with European cars from Germany and England. Okay, Type R meeting without NS6 Type R. If I could buy an 6 Type R, I will definitely not have to buy any upgrades, or maybe just a run tuning and racing tires. That will enough. But I think it's not a big problem. I'll just have to pass this race and I can then go and buy on the S2000. Not such a big deal. Okay, so even this Honda Civic Type R was not a big deal. But still, I might actually like more Honda Accord Type R. So now I only have S2000 Challenge. It shouldn't be so bad or difficult. Okay, so I will have to get rid of these cars after passing all these events. But right now, all I care is to get a nice Honda S2000. Okay, so we don't have probably Type V, or at least it's not available to buy. So let's check this Honda S2000. And make few tune-ups. Sadly for S2000 you can't afford turbo kit, you need an A tune-up. Hope it's worth it. Not so much power, but it will do. Screw that, I'll buy all these lightweight stages because I will have to buy this racing modification anyway. So let's make a use out of this. Okay, type permitting is passed. So now we have S2000 Challenge, normal and racing style. Normal style race set on Seattle circuit full course. Should be interesting. I have higher RPMs because I decided to buy an A tune-up. Even though I have Honda S2000, this these modifications, it kind of reminds me of one S2000 from Gran Turismo 3 and Gran Turismo Concept. opponents are getting closer and closer. Even though the vehicle tends to oversteer, it's not very difficult to drive it. And with these racing car tires, it gives a lot of fun. So right now we need to get a racing modification out of this car. Let's see how it's gonna work out. Car graphic Gran Turismo. This one looks good. As you can see, we have red or black, or maybe let's get a black one. I will even have a chance to try this NA tune-up stage 3 for higher RPMs, but I don't need that, to be honest. So let's just pass this racing style event. And we have Red Rock Valley Speedway. That's actually interesting. I am getting kinda annoyed. The noises we can have over here. As I see here, I could even keep the cash in the pocket, because I can see we have modified Spoon S2000s. But being honest, I don't really care about that. I got a little problem on the way, but it happens. As you can see how catch-up and rubber band works. I had one big accident. Possibly could not even keep up with all of these, but it worked. Here comes the second lap. After this race I will have to check out if there's Alcyon SBX for sale. I'll have to watch out here. I was trying to make a drift, but it didn't work. Okay, so I took care of this one make races. That's kind of strange. We only had S2000. But I don't understand this Spoon Sports racing modification. It's a modification for Spoon S2000. Maybe something got wrong. I don't know. One way or another, I got still some cash. Passed all one-make events for Honda. Now it's time for Subaru. Only Alcyon, Impreza, and I can move on with some other stuff I have on my mind. So let's check out if Alcyon is actually for sale. So let's check out the Subaru dealership. Okay. Looks like there might be a little problem. But I guess I'll get on with that. I'll just need again some time. It turns out in Gran Turismo 2, used car dealerships have changes not every 7 days, but every 10 days. I never paid any attention to that in Gran Turismo 1 because I barely even had a chance to afford something like that, and there was not many events. So, still I waited some time. I couldn't afford Impreza Rally Car for Impreza Challenge, but I don't think it's a good idea. Nonetheless, finally I can find Subaru Alcyon SVX version L, so this is the faster one. So we have Alcyon, probably the highest star of Pleiad, or something like that. So now we just need to afford some modifications. No turbo. Again. And also racing tires, because why not? So I finally have Subaru Alcyon, and I can take part in this event. And luckily we have tighty road. Should be interesting. Whoa, that's a long gearbox. I guess this vehicle have 4-speed gearbox and not 3. Yeah, 4-speed gearbox. It reminds me of these American cars or vehicles made for America, such as Lexus IS 200, which didn't have this engine made by Yamaha, and also in Lexus, rather than in Toyota Altetsa, we had 4-speed gearboxes. There were also choices 5-speed or maybe even 6-speed, but I'm not so sure about that. One way or another, I really like this car. Even though the front side looks like Opel Calibra, the rear side looks like strange American Ford. It looks just different than Legacy or Impreza. I feel satisfied. This vehicle is really nice, even though we can also afford S4 version. At least I had a chance to afford Alcyon SBX. Don't really bother myself with version L or S4, as long as I can pass this event and move on to Impreza Cup. So let's go, pass another event. Okay, so now I only need racing modification, and I'm not sure about racing tires, but I need to carry out useless stuff, make it more lightweighted. For racing modification, and everything should be just fine. Luckily, I also have some cash for American events or these European ones. I already have racing hard tires, so now I just need to get racing modification. This will do. not sure about this, but just in case, I might consider buying a fast Subaru Impreza. We have, for example, this beautiful red version 5. I don't need to get in it right now, but it will be useful. So I have almost all the stuff that I need. Just some modifications for Subaru Impreza, but Alcyon is on the road. And we have CL short course, so luckily I can pass this race faster. Okay, reverse Seattle short course. And with this racing modification, this car again feels much lighter. I need to overtake them. That went pretty bad. At least I had a solution for this. Hey, it turns out this Subaru SBX is a very nice car. I really like it. I'm not sure if I'll even use it anymore during this playthrough, but it was worth it. It was worth it to try this vehicle. It actually remained useful. I'm gonna save the game file. Impreza challenge should be pretty easy. So I have Subaru Impreza version 5. Now it's time to modify it. Turbo stage 2 should be enough. Intercooler. because this is version 5. It should probably have long-range gearbox, sport suspension, and now I only need racing chip. So everything right now is just fine. I just need to pass this Impreza challenge and I'm at home. Okay, so again, no touring. Even though I have version 5 because I don't know about 22B here. We just have GC generation and few other versions. Nonetheless, these modifications are very good. Okay, so everything is just fine. I passed all one-make events for Honda and for Subaru. I'll just take the cash and... Oh, looks like we have 22B version. Okay, that's good to know. So I passed all one-make events for Japanese dealership. Now I will probably move on to American one-make events. I will probably have only 5 events, maybe 10 races. No such a big deal. And I will have a lot of fun. So, that's all for today. Stay tuned for next video and have a nice day. I'm out.